serving fans throughout the Midwest and even more around the world. This is the Show Me Sports Network. The following is an exclusive broadcast property presentation of the Show Me Sports Network and is a high-fidelity all-digital broadcast. This broadcast is copyright of the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited.
Sports Network broadcast crew are ready in the broadcast booth. Exclusive pregame coverage of Jefferson City Renegades baseball is brought to you by Boone County Journal, Cassandra Gazaway, Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultant, Country with a Heart, Eddie Goodell Society, Han Custom Laser Engraving, LLC, Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Boone Realty, Last Sentinel Firearms, Retrieving Freedom, River Oak Christian Academy, Salter Loan Service, LLC, Sawdust Studios, State Tech of Missouri, the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift, Walk Off Wood Bat Company, and Ren's Automotive. The excitement is building in the stands, and the tension is rising in the dugout as first pitch is just around the corner. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Jefferson City Renegades baseball on the Show Me Sports Network. Now let's go live to the field to the Show Me Sports Network broadcast crew.
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone. Blake Gazaway here with you. I guess I should say early evening. It's Blake Gazaway here with you, joined by Austin Wolken as we are getting set for Renegades baseball. Renegades playing for, well, we could say the season tonight. Doubleheader action here as they are playing at Chillicothe. As right now, Chillicothe in the 3 spot. They sit at 17 and 13 overall. The Renegades sit at 16 and 17 in spot 4. But Carroll Merchant's hot on their heels at 15 and 18. So kind of a logjam there in that 3, 4, and 5 spot. Lots of movement that could happen. But at the end of the day, the Renegades need to find a way to win 2 games here tonight.
Definitely. These are probably the 2 biggest games of the season for the Renegades, and their season record against in their 3rd and 4th seeds all comes down to this. So I'm excited. You can't ask for a better night for baseball as well.
Well, as we said, the Renegades playing 2 here tonight. They've got 1 left after tonight in the regular season. That is tomorrow at St. Joe against the Mustangs. The Mustangs in the top spot, they, in essence, basically have nothing to play tomorrow, so we don't expect to see a tough arm, but a not tough arm at St. Joe is still a really good arm anywhere else.
That's going to be a great game to end the regular season possibly for the Renegades as we get set for playoff mode.
And then there will be a whole lot of games happening on Saturday. Sorry, a whole lot of games happening on Sunday. That's what I meant to say. As including there's another game for Chillicothe tomorrow, and then supposed to be doubleheader action against Nevada at Nevada on Sunday. But we'll talk about that a little bit later as we're going to take a quick break. We'll pause for the national anthem and be back as you're tuned in to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Power equipment is always cool, always. Well, unless it's not working, then power equipment is expensive. Always. Unless you get it checked with Salter Lawn Service. Don't worry about saving up for something new. Just let the experienced experts at Salter Lawn Service repair your small engines. With pickup and delivery available, saving you time and saving your wallet.
Hey, this is Stacy Salter with Salter Lawn Service. One call, we do it all. You can find us at salterlawnservice.com.
The Boone County Journal is the hometown newspaper of Ashland and Hartsburg since 1969. We know you're busy. Let us keep up with Southern Boone happenings for you. We cover social events, school sports, local government, Southern Boone history, obituaries, and more. Subscribe to the Journal today and get the paper delivered to your mailbox every Wednesday. Digital version also available. Call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojo.com. Independent and veteran owned.
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things custom, using large format, high-powered lasers. With some of the most advanced technologies on the market, anything can become a canvas. The state-of-the-art system makes quick work of custom engraving on cups, glass, tile, wood, acrylic, metal, headstones with endless possibilities. They also offer custom one-of-a-kind signs that are sure to make your design stand out. Find them on Facebook at Han Custom Laser Engraving or call 573-489-8732 to find out more. Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, a veteran-owned business.
National anthem finished up. Again, we're just about ready to begin play as the Renegades and Mudcats matching up for 2 games here as first pitch from game 1 being brought to you by Izzy Smith Homes, Remax, Boone Realty.
Are you in the market to buy your first home? Maybe it's time to buy some acreage. How about invest in a new space for your growing business? No matter the need, your trusted partner in real estate is me, Izzy Smith of Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Boone Realty. I believe real estate is more than just bricks and mortar. It's the cornerstone of our lives. It's where memories are made and dreams are realized. Choosing me as your realtor, you're getting a professional, dedicated advocate who will work tirelessly to make your real estate dreams a reality. Give me a call today at 573-876-2873 or visit izzysmithhomes.com. Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Boone Realty, your hometown realtor working harder for you.
Opening pitch brought to you by Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Boone Realty. As we said, we'll keep track of the games as they go along here in the Mink League, but a lot of action that is going to happen here over the next couple of days. We may or may not know. I think we know at this point we're playing Monday in the wild card game. It's just a matter of where we'll be. We may not know until Sunday. So getting the start here for the Renegades game 1 is Gavin Locke, 6'1", 190-pound sophomore right-hander at Missouri Valley. He is a Concordia, Missouri native, so he'll get the start.
Being new to the coverage of the Mink League, kind of similar to what they do in college baseball, I'm wondering this. With the wild card playoff and all that, are all the games played at the same location, or do the visiting teams travel to the home team's location, or is it a set stadium?
Yeah, so that's a great question. So 1 and 2 will get a bye. 3 and 4 will host in the wild card playoff round, and then 1 and 2 will host the games in the division round, and then it'll be the best of 3 for the championship. That'll be Monday, Tuesday, the wild card Monday, the division on Tuesday, rain day on Wednesday, and then we will get in on Thursday, Friday, Saturday for the championship series. So Thursday will be the lower seed hosting at home, and then they'll go on the road to the higher seed for Friday and Saturday. So Renegades, again, getting the start here with Locke. First pitch, that one is a little low. I guess I should also mention, too, that Renegades are the home team here because this is a makeup game from Tuesday that got rained out. His first pitch was ball 1 as we're underway. That one also upstairs, as that is ball 2, as the first pitch being brought to you by Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Boone Realty. There's going to be a pitch that is taken by D.G. Jacinto at third. He will throw to first to get out number 1.
So smooth over there at third base is D.G. Jacinto.
That goes a 5-3 put out. Now this will be Peyton Becker stepping in as Becker steps in. He's playing at second base. So he will step in. So again, Renegades the home team here for this first game as that one in their strike 1. And Locke getting his start here. This is the second start we've seen with him as a Renegade. He was a late addition. That one in there for ball 1.
As I stick to my major league relations between Renegades players, Gavin Locke has a very similar windup to former MLB player Trevor Bauer.
There's going to be a pitch that is lifted into center field. O'Neill coming over. He will make the grab for out number 2. Now this is right fielder and Jordy Ventura stepping in. Ventura is a returning Mudcat of seasons past. He steps in here. First offering to him. There's going to be a ball popped foul. That is on the third base side. That will get on the roof. That'll be strike 1. Glad you're tuned in to our broadcast here tonight of Renegades Baseball. You get 2 for the price of 1. That one is a little low, ball 1.
Different voices coming at you, too, tonight.
Yeah, I'll have game 1. Austin, he's going to take over for game 2. I'll still be here, but he's going to handle the play-by-plays. That one misses for ball 2, so counts it's 2-1.
Blake's going to contain me.
I have trust in you. You'll do just fine. That pitch, that one a little high. all three, so count sits 3-1. I know here between these next innings, I got to go over here and take that Mudcat Grill sign down because it is in my way. That one in there, strike two. Now we are we're full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. So again, we have this game here. We'll have a second one to follow. Carroll Merchants and Sedalia Bombers matching up in Carroll. The Mustangs hosting the A's as well. There's going to be a ball that is cue ball off the end of the bat, caught by Meyer in left field. That will be out number 3. So in the inning, there were no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on the base path. We are going to go to the bottom of the first inning. Renegades will come to bat as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie!
Riverville Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment to students for more than 16 years. Located in Jefferson City, Riverville Christian Academy offers kinder prep through 8th grade. Riverville Christian Academy's primary goal is the discipleship of the next generation to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students with a student body composed of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering a half-day and full-day programs. To find out more about Riverville Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
Creating custom, handcrafted woodworking projects has never been easier. Become a member of Sawdust Studios and enjoy 24/7 access to a woodworker's paradise. Outfit with industry-leading professional-grade tools, Sawdust Studios offers endless woodworking possibilities. Don't have woodworking experience? No problem, as Sawdust Studios offers affordable classes from a community of woodworkers, experienced designers, and master craftsmen. Youth classes are also offered for those junior woodworkers. For more information, search Sawdust Studios on Facebook or find them online at sawdust247.com. Sawdust Studios, your community woodshop.
We go here to the bottom half of the inning. Once again, the Renegades come to bat. It was quick work in a 1-2-3 top of the first inning. So Jack Dunn, the shortstop, will lead things off as Dunn, a 5'10", 170-pound junior at Columbia College. He's a St. Peters, Missouri native. Just 12 pitches needed for the inning from Locke. As this getting the start, this will be Max Wagers. So we're ready to play baseball here. First pitch to Dunn. I want a little high ball one. So count sits 1 ball, no strikes. There's going to be a bouncing ball. It'll go to the second baseman. He'll glove throw to first, 1 up, 1 down.
You know, we were talking about it before we went on the air, but with our bus ride down to Chillicothe, you wouldn't know that this stadium would be here. It is. It pops up out of nowhere.
You're absolutely right on that. It's kind of in the neighborhood. So now this will be P.J. Green, the designated hitter. He's 6'2", 195-pound freshman right-hander at Mizzou. He is a Tyrone, Georgia native, so we will get the pleasure. I've watched him a little bit this spring, but you'll get to see him next year being a Mizzou Tiger as well. So that one misses ball 1.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to my 4 years there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Get to enjoy the college experience.
Absolutely. 1-0 offering. That one is low ball 2. So I guess I'm a Mizzou Tiger as well by default since Truman signs my paychecks. I work for him as my day job, so.
You know, I might run into you on campus sometime.
Absolutely. That one in there, strike 1. So count goes 2 balls and 1 strike. So Green will step back in. Wagers nods off that sign. Now he agrees to that. 2-1 delivery. That one is in there for strike 2. So count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, Renegades really have to find a way to win both these games here tonight to put themselves in the best position to have home games on or home game on Monday. That one misses ball 3, so count goes 3-2. Payoff pitch. There's going to be a ball that is going to be way out of play. That is still going to be a 3-2 count.
Still over the net, which they have kind of magnified with the light poles. I've never seen something like that before.
Yeah, they run a lot of nets up here because it is in a neighborhood, so there's going to be a pitch
That one
is
stopped it.
fouled. Yeah, fouled off to the net above our heads. So Green is going to step back in again. Count sits 3 balls, 2 strikes. Wagers next offering. That one a little high ball 4. We saw Green last night hit a towering fly ball that was just foul on the left side of the foul pole on the third base side. Now this will be Alex DiGiacinto stepping in. DiGiacinto, 6 foot, 190-pound freshman at Missouri S&T. He's a Richmond Hill, Ontario, Canada native. So he'll step in with a runner on first base and 1 out in the inning. Wagers kind of turns and bluffs to first. Now he'll deliver home. That pitch high and inside, ball 1. So count sits 1-0. Wagers looking back in. Again, he'll turn and throw to first. Does throw that time back safely. This is a new uniform combination. I've not seen this top for the Mudcats. It's a white jersey with the royal blue sleeves and has some red trim around the numerals. That one's going to hit him. So DiGiacinto is hit by a pitch.
Got him right in the elbow guard, but the pickoff, I guess, motion from Wagers is a little bit funky. He kind of squats down.
Yeah, he
and
squats and turns, and
you know, I guess that would make it easier for the base runner to recognize that a move is coming towards him.
so now this will be the right fielder, A.J. Evans, stepping in. He's 6 foot, 195-pound freshman at Jefferson College. He's an Ashland, Missouri native. So he'll step in here. With runners at first and second and 1 out on the board, we're scoreless here. It's that first pitch. That one upstairs, outside, ball 1.
I'm guessing he went to Southern Boone, correct?
He did. I called some athletic competitions for him several seasons.
That's awesome. It's got to be cool sticking with a player.
Absolutely. Absolutely. 1-0 delivery. That one misses, ball 2. Yeah, it's very nice getting to see some of the guys. I know there's some Southern Boone players at Sedalia as well, so you get to see them and get to follow their career as well, even though it may not be day-to-day like it is with AJ, but still get to see how they're doing and what they're up to. That one in there for strike 1. Same way, you know, you'll learn this as we were talking about PJ. You'll get to see him, whether you run into him on campus, you go to some games in Mizzou and get to rekindle that friendship and such, so it's always a lot of fun.
Definitely.
2-1 delivery. There will be a well-hit ball. Center fielder working over. He will camp underneath it and make the grab as Green will tag and go to 30s easily in there. So Evans gives it a ride, but it does stay in the park. That'll be out number 2.
PJ Green, for not a very sizable height build, has some long strides to him.
Well, did they say somebody left early?
Holy cow. I guess that's what happened.
All right. Well, everybody ran off the field while I was looking at my scorebook. So apparently they're saying that Green left early. So that will be 3 outs on the board.
Well, that's an interesting
because we definitely had 2 runners on there. So that will end the inning as Renegades in the inning. There were no runs. There were no hits. There were no errors. And officially 1 left on the base path. We will go to the second inning. We're still scoreless as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Since 1951, Ren's Automotive has been the leader in complete automotive and tire services, proudly serving the Ashland community and southern Boone County area. Servicing all makes and models of vehicles, customer satisfaction is their top priority. If your vehicle leaves you stranded, no need to worry, as Ren's Automotive offers 24-hour towing services. To schedule an appointment, call 573-657-4614 or stop by and see Terry, Peggy, Derek, and the crew at 124 East Broadway in Ashland. Ren's Automotive, your full-service automotive repair shop for over 70 years.
We are State Tech. We are hands-on education. When you choose the #1 two-year college in the country, you know you will be ready for your career. That's why at State Tech we say, from the classroom to your career, we are the employer's choice. We are State Tech.
We go here to the top of the second inning. Renegades unable to push any runners across there. as it'll be 4, 5, and 6 to up. This will be catcher Tanner Sears as he'll send another bouncing ball. D. Giacinto Gloves throws the first. It is a 5-3 put out for out number 1. Now as we left fielder and John Spotto stepping in.
I mentioned it in the first inning when he made a play at third base, but it just looks like it's second nature to him over there. It is very smooth. He's very calm and collected, and not a lot of arm behind that throw because he knows he didn't need it.
Well, he has done a great job holding down wherever he's been at this season. So Spotto will step in here. First pitch from Locke. That one misses, ball 1. So count sits, 1 ball, no strikes. Again, Locke making his second start here. He's a late acquisition for the Renegades. That one sliced foul. So count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's what the Mink League offers, though, the ability for players to jump in and out, and creates a new lineup pretty much every game.
Great opportunity for new Missouri Valley head coach Mike D'Amelia to get a look at him as that one sliced off. 4 strike 2 is the name hopefully sounds familiar to all of our Renegades fans, as he's the Renegades head coach, but was at Blair Oaks, but recently took the position at Missouri Valley. So that has been quite a journey there as that one outside. Count evens at 2-2, but it's been quite a opportunity to get an inside look at some of the things of how the just recruiting world is and what goes on with the athletic programs. There's going to be a ball hit into center field. O'Neill will not be able to get there. That'll be a 1-out single for Spotto as he'll be at first base. Now this will be the designated hitter, and this is Blake Exezian stepping in. But as I said, it's been really fun getting to see that just in what it's like when there's a new head coach. You inherit players, so he's got to learn about them, but they also have to learn about him, and vice versa. And just it's been an interesting thing to observe. So there's going to be a ball that is going to go way too far as Laughlin airmails that. It'll be a stolen base. Runner moves to third with the air as that pitch to Exezian was high for ball 1. So Spotto gets the stolen base.
With D'Amelia's success at Blair Oaks, I'm sure it contributed to a lot of players coming here to play for the Renegades, kind of like the Deion Sanders effect when he went to Colorado and he brought his so-called luggage with him.
There's going to be a ball that's lifted foul and out of play. So count evens at 1-1. Yeah, that's something that I was talking with Mike about, that said it's interesting too that when you say, Blair Oaks and Mike D'Amelia around our area, people know the quality of program that he had at Blair Oaks. That one upstairs, ball 2. But then, he's got players that he will have that are from all over the country, all over the world, and Blair Oaks and Mike D'Amelia didn't mean anything yet to them.
Yep.
That one misses, ball 3, so counts it's 3-1.
Yeah, Blake Exezian, I believe that's how you say that. We saw him walking around pregame, and I could automatically tell that this guy was going to be the DH.
So next delivery, that one is going to be a well-hit ball into right field. The Mudcats take the 1-0 lead, as that will be an RBI single.
That's what DHs do. They're up there for one reason, and that's to hit, and Exezian did that there.
So this will be first baseman Aiden Barronclaw. So Barronclaw steps in with a runner on first base and 1 out on the board. Again, Mudcats do take the early 1-0 lead here as we play in the top of the second inning. First pitch, there's going to be a bouncing ball foul. That one on the first base side.
It would be nice preseason to, I know players jump around to get the pitcher's pitch types. That would make it a lot easier for us to read the motion behind the pitches and kind of know what they're working with. Because right here I would say low stuff, low curves, low sliders, but I don't know if Mr. Locke throws those pitches.
So count even at 1-1 with 1 out and 1 runner on. The Bugs have made their way out here. There's a bunch of sweat bees around. There's going to be a ball. That is going to be taken by Fleeg. He will race to the bag. He'll beat the runner, just get the out there. But that is out number 2. That was deep back there on the dirt, but nice play there for Fleeg to get it, race to the bag.
Yeah, another one off the end of the bat. Squared it up. With it coming off the end of the bat, it's not going to have as much power behind it. Had a little less than Boto's leadoff single this inning.
So now this will be third baseman and Darren Doucet stepping in. So he'll step in, throw over to first base, runner back safely. So Locke trying to work through this inning, just allowing that one run. He'll check second. Now he'll deliver home. That pitch, that one in there, strike one. So count sits, no balls, and one strike. Next offering headed home. There's going to be a bouncing ball. Dunn will glove. He'll flip to Flea, get second for out number 3, as that will end the inning. In the inning, though, 1 run put up on a total of 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on the base path, as we will go to the bottom of the second inning. Renegades trail by a 1-0 score. We'll take a quick break and be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Seeking to express your unique style? How about healthier, clear skin? Look no further than Mary Kay. For more than 60 years, Mary Kay has been offering a wide range of high-quality makeup and skincare products that empower you to shine and stand out in any setting. From luscious lipsticks to vibrant eyeshadows, flawless foundations to glowing highlights, moisturizing serum to blemish and acne regimens, Mary Kay's got you covered. If you don't have a Mary Kay beauty consultant, then I've got you covered. To get your best skin, call me, Cassandra Gazway, today at 417-684-2667 or visit online at marykay.com/Cassandra Gazway.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense. Couple more tosses. Wagers will be ready, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up for the Renegades. As leading things off, first baseman Will Bachman, 6'1", 195-pound junior at Jamestown. He is a Fargo, North Dakota native.
Blake, we are the home team, correct?
We are, yes.
Well, I'm looking at the scoreboard right in front of us, and it has the home team with 1 run.
Yeah, they definitely are not in the know. So we do trail 1-0, but says we lead 1-0.
Ooh, as they say that, the scoreboard cuts off.
There's going to be a bouncing ball. Third baseman charges, throws the first. Well, they must have knew we were talking about him. That ends up as a 5-3 putout for out number 1. Now this is left fielder Maddox Meyer. Meyer steps in, 6 foot, 190-pound freshman at William Jewell. He's a St. Charles, Missouri native. So I wonder if they didn't have to turn it off to reset it, because the last time I saw the scoreboard off here, other than when we got here and the scoreboard wasn't turned on, was when the whole ballpark lost power. That was the last time we were here for about half an hour. First offering here to Meyer. That one, he lays off of that. Nope. Okay. He laid off, but they say he did not offer. So that goes 1 ball, no strikes. Wagers looking back in. That pitch. That one in there, strike 1.
A very peaceful day. A light wind, puffy clouds.
Just the bugs. We didn't bring a bug zapper. 1-1 delivery. That one is low, so count goes 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, 1 out here in the inning as we play in the bottom of the second inning.
And also, it's Friday night, which makes it 10 times better.
That pitch, that one in there, strike 2. Count even at 2-2. There's a wasp flying around now.
You know, I brought this up with you earlier, but a couple days ago I got stung right on the hand by a wasp, and I am terrified of them ever since. So
2-2 delivery. That one outside. Well, if you hear a big swat.
It is right on my computer right now. I mean, this thing is massive. Okay.
There's going to be a pitch that is hit, fielded by the second baseman. The throw low, and they say it is there in time. So 2 up and 2 down. We were chuckling because as that was happening, I was trying to swat it with my clipboard here. I was not successful.
Yeah, that's a heck of a play by Peyton Becker there.
I thought you were going to say by me.
And by you, too.
I didn't hit it, but I sure gave it a good try. I got to be careful. Last time I swatted a bug, I threw a pin out of my pencil out the window on accident. So this one is center fielder Braden O'Neill. He takes that one for ball one. O'Neill stepping in here. He is 6'1", 190-pounder. He's a sophomore at Columbia College from Avaz, Missouri. As he lays into that one, high pop-up, left fielder coming over. He'll make the grab for out number 3. As in the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on the base path. We're going to the third. It's 1-0 lead in favor of the Mudcats. We'll take a break and be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades Baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Throughout the course of any game, different actions stand out to different people. But everyone remembers a walk-off, especially if it's a walk-off wood bat. Handcrafted right here in Missouri, walk-off wood bat company bats are made with premium grade maple, ash, and birch, fully customizable to make it truly yours. From the length and weight to the barrel and handle color, you're able to customize every feature of your wood bat, including personalized engraving with a 45-day warranty. In addition to selling custom handcrafted bats, they also offer a selection of bat accessories, including lizard skin bat grips and batting gloves. To help find your confidence at the plate, give Walk-Off Wood Bat Company a call at 816-261-1014 or visit wowbats.com.
At the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift, we know a gift is more than a box or a bag with a pretty bow. A gift is the lifetime of love that you share. It's friends who grow as close as family. It's moments and milestones, both big and small. Whether receiving or giving, a gift brings joy and happiness. That's why, since 2018, we've made it easier to gift for those you love. Stop by the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift at 108 Corporate Lake Drive in Columbia or call 573-443-4438. Let us help you find that perfect gift for every occasion.
We go here to the top of the third inning. Renegades unable to put up any runs as it's a 1-0 score in favor of the Mudcats. As it'll be 9-1-2 due up for the Mudcats.
Are you in the market to buy your
stop? So
oh no, the dreaded didn't stop the
I know.
last one.
Learn from my mistakes. You get to be doing too many things at one time.
You know, that's definitely going to happen a couple times tonight for the second game.
So this will be shortstop and Rafael Calcano stepping in. First pitch in there, strike one. That was a good-looking pitch from Locke. Been very impressed with what I've seen from Locke here this season. Again, we've only seen him in his second start, but he was impressive in the first one. And kind of a good late addition to the roster. So count sits 0-2. Locke looks in. That pitch swung on and missed for out number one. That's the first strikeout of the ball game that Locke has dealt.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
So this will be Pickney stepping in now. This is a center fielder. First offering. That one down central, strike one. Count sits, no balls, one strike. And one out. They have fixed the scoreboard. They just had to turn it off a few times to get it righted. That pitch, there's going to be a bouncing ball. D.G. Jacinto will glove at third. He'll throw to first, 2 up, 2 down. Does that sound like that may be some wood for the end of season bonfire? They'll have to give our friends a call at Walk-Off Wood Bat Company, handcrafted right here in Missouri. Walk-Off Bat Company bats. I'm rated premium grade maple ash and birch. Fully customizable to make them yours truly. From the length and the weight to the barrel and the handle color, you're able to customize every feature of your wood bat, including personalized engraving and a 45-day warranty. As that pitch, they say he went around as Becker will be down in the count 0-1. In addition to selling custom handcrafted bats, they also offer a selection of bat accessories, including lizard skin bat grips and batting gloves. That pitch, that one is low. He's able to pull it back, so they say he did not offer at that, so count even at 1-1. Help you find your confidence at the plate. Give Walk-Off Wood Bat Company a call at 816-261-1014. That's 816-261-1014 or visit wowbats.com.
What these check swings are telling me, Blake, is that Locke's stuff has a lot of movement, and batters are thinking one thing, and then as soon as it gets to them, it's going another direction. It's pretty nasty out there.
So that one in there for strike two, so count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. That pitch, that one is low for ball 3. So count sits full. That one misses ball 4.
That looked like a pretty good pitch to both swing at and for a strike. No call there. It looked like a little slider or a changeup. I don't know where that missed.
So now this will be right fielder and Jordy Ventura stepping in. It's one of life's greatest mysteries sometimes. First offering from Locke to Ventura. That one's going to be sliced foul into the net. Strike one. The count sits, no balls, one strike. Again, we've got two on the schedule here today. One's a makeup, one's regular schedule, but either way, we'll have doubleheader action here. Locke will throw to first, runner back safely.
Pretty sizable lead from Peyton Becker, but since he didn't have to dive back there, I guess he could get a little bit more.
Count sits 0-1. Next offering. There's going to be a bouncing ball. Big hop, Dunn will glove. He will step on second for out number 3, as that will end the inning. As took a big hop, but he was able to stay with it. In the inning, there were no runs. There were no hits. There were no errors. One was left on the base path. We will go to the bottom of the third inning. It's a 1-0 lead in favor of the Mudcats. We'll take a break and be back. You're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage. Renegades Baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Are you in the market to buy your first home? Maybe it's time to buy some acreage. How about invest in a new space for your growing business? No matter the need, your trusted partner in real estate is me, Izzy Smith of Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Moon Realty. I believe real estate is more than just bricks and mortar. It's the cornerstone of our lives. It's where memories are made and dreams realized. Choosing me as your realtor, you're getting a professional, dedicated advocate who will work tirelessly to make your real estate dreams a reality. Give me a call today at 573-876-2873 or visit izzysmithhomes.com. Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Moon Realty, your hometown realtor working harder for you.
Hi, I'm retired Army Sergeant Trent Dirks, and I want to tell you about an organization that saved and changed my life forever. Retrieving Freedom provides highly trained service dogs to veterans with disabilities and children with autism, absolutely free of charge, thanks to the generous donations and support from people just like you. Experts from Retrieving Freedom help throughout the entire process, from fostering programs through service dog placement. Retrieving Freedom gave me the skilled service dog Tracer, who has been my best friend and my lifeline. To find out more about how you can get involved, volunteer, foster, or to donate, visit their website, retrievingfreedom.org. Retrieving Freedom, changing lives through the training and placement of service dogs for veterans with disabilities and children with autism.
Waco here to the bottom of the third inning. Throw down a second means we're ready, as we will be set here. So it'll be 8-9-1 due up. Trying to look at the Mink League scoreboard, but forgot we're the only game happening right this second. I'll update you as we go along. His first pitch to Laughlin. That one is in there for strike one. Laughlin catching tonight. He is a 5'7", 160-pound freshman at Lincoln University. He's a Jeff City, Missouri native. There's going to be a pitch that is smoked foul for strike number 2.
Gotta love the organ.
I don't think it's a real organ.
I definitely don't think so either.
But it'd be cool if it was. There's going to be a bouncing ball back to Wagers. He will glove. He will throw to first. 1 up, 1 down. I have stumbled across the TikTok account of the St. Louis Blues and Cardinals organist, and it is rather entertaining watching. He's been answering some questions as of late, and definitely entertaining. So, second baseman Connor Fleeg stepping in. Fleeg, 5'8", 155-pound sophomore at Drury. He's a St. Louis, Missouri native. Blanking on what his name is right at the moment, but he is on Twitter as well as TikTok. And
you know, there's this one video of, it's a PA announcer, it was a while ago, it was an organist, and he was playing Three Blind Mice. And have you seen the clip?
Yeah, when the umpires come out.
And he ejected the organist, and I didn't know that was possible until I seen that video.
1-0 delivery. That one's going to be a bouncing ball taken by the shortstop. He'll throw off balance. It's off the mark, as Fleeg will be at first base. As the throw was going to be tough anyways, I'm going to give it a hit.
I will also give it a hit. I was just about to ask you, what are you going to rule that? We'll give benefit to our guys.
Absolutely. Not being the official scorekeeper, we could give everything a hit if we so choose to, but That was a tough throw. It was an awkward throw across the body as it was, and tried to have to hurry it because Fleeg was headed down the base path rather quickly. So runner at first base here with one out on the board. This is shortstop Jack Dunn. He's 0 for 1, hit into a 4-3 out his last time up. First pitch to him, he's going to light that one up. It's a high fly ball caught by the right fielder. Fleeg will be back on the bag safely. That's 2 outs now. So now this will be designated hitter P.J. Green stepping in. Well, Green will step in here. 2 outs in the inning. We play here in the bottom of the third. Renegades really needing to get 2 wins here today to help out their probability of a home game on Monday. First offering. That pitch. That one called strike 1.
I take a look at the wrist guard on Connor Fleeg's, I guess, left hand, if I'm right there. Do you think he kind of wears that off his hand a little bit to get a little bit more of an extra inch when he dives in to second and third base, possibly, to get a little bit more of a reach to the bag?
Possibly. That one's going to hit Green. That one hit him right on the side in the ribs as he is feeling that one. You see him kind of dancing around there. You know that hurts, so he will take first base with a hit by pitch. Fleeg was headed to second, but he'll be there.
Wagers likes his inside pitch. That's his second hit batter of the game.
So now this will be DiGiacinto. He was the other hit by pitch that you mentioned, so he'll step in. 2 outs here in the inning. Renegades trailing by a 1-0 score.
I don't think he's phased, though. He's going to go up there.
First offering from Wagers. That one in there, strike 1.
He's one of those guys that I bet takes one for the team in any chance that he has.
I think you're right about that. 0-1 offering. Headed home. That one is going to be high. They'll throw to second as Fleeg dives back in. Just got under that tag.
He's aggressive. We saw the back pick chance from the line out to right field. And then now the aggressive secondary lead, trying to get back to second to beat the throw.
So count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Next delivery, that one a little low. Catcher trying to do a frame job there, but umpire umpire saying no, sir. So 2-1 count again, 2 runners on. 2 outs in the inning. There's going to be a bouncing ball. That will get through, as it does. A diving try by the shortstop. We're tied at 1 apiece as Fleeg will score from second, as that will be an RBI single as DiGiacinto sends it back where it came from and into center field.
Calcano diving there may have actually cost the Mudcats a run there. If the center fielder comes up with that, we might have a play at the plate.
So Fleeg does score. We're tied at 1 apiece as now this will be A.J. Evans stepping in. So Evans will step in with 2 on, 2 outs. That first pitch way outside, ball 1. So count sits 1 ball and no strikes. Again, runners at first and second. Green is at second. DiGiacinto at first with Evans to bat here. 1-0 delivery. That one in there, strike 1 taken. So count evens at 1-1. Bachman in the on-deck circle for the Renegades. We were talking about A.J. playing at Southern Boone. At least one time I've had a Freudian slip as that one in the dirt ball too. And definitely with him at bat, referred to the Renegades as the Southern Boone squad. So it happens. So count sets 2 balls, 1 strike. Wagers looking back in. 2-1 delivery. There's going to be a hard hit ball into center field as they will give the green light at third to Green. He will come in and score. Standing up, Renegades take a 2-1 lead as Evans has an RBI single. Back-to-back RBI singles have the Renegades ahead. So Bachman will step in here. Hasn't been the long ball. They've just been consistent and put it in the grassy area. Bachman will step in here. With runners at first and second, once again, with the 2 outs. Again, Renegades continue to do damage with 2 outs in the inning. First pitch, there's going to be a bouncing ball. That is a fair ball as the third baseman will step on third, and that will be out number 3 as D.G. Jacinto is retired for out number 3. Well, Renegades, though, come and do work. They have 2 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors, and they left 2 on the base path. We'll go to the 4th inning. Renegades leading by a 2-1 score. We'll take a break and be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of the Show Me Sports Network under the broadcasting rights granted therein. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of the Show Me Sports Network. Announcers are provided by the Show Me Sports Network.
Power equipment is always cool, always. Well, unless it's not working, then power equipment is expensive. Always. Unless you get it checked with Salter Lawn Service. Don't worry about saving up for something new. Just let the experienced experts at Salter Lawn Service repair your small engines. With pickup and delivery available, saving you time and saving your wallet.
Hey, this is Stacy Salter with Salter Lawn Service. One call, we do it all. You can find us at salterlawnservice.com.
The Boone County Journal is the hometown newspaper of Ashland and Hartsburg since 1969. We know you're busy. Let us keep up with Southern Boone happenings for you. We cover social events, school sports, local government, Southern Boone history, obituaries, and more. Subscribe to the Journal today and get the paper delivered to your mailbox every Wednesday. Digital version also available. Call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojo.com. Independent and veteran owned.
We go here to the top of the 4th inning. So it'll be 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Mudcats. Renegades again leading by a 2-1 score. 1 run in the top of the 2nd inning for the Mudcats. 2 runs in that last inning, the bottom of the 3rd for the Renegades, have them ahead by a 2-1 score. As catcher Tanner Sears stepping in. Little wind blowing through, feels very good. It was 84 degrees, felt like 92 at first pitch time, as there's going to be a pitch hit a mile in the air, as looks like Dunn is going to call for it. He's got to wait for it to come back into the spatial airspace of the earth for out number 1.
That was a high one.
I had no idea where it went. I just was watching where everybody converged at. So this will be left fielder and John Spotto stepping in. He had a single, stole a base, and scored the last time he was up. He also moved to third. And that stolen base moved with the E2. So that first pitch, that one in there, strike 1. So he'll step in here. Down in the count at 0-1. That pitch swung on and missed for strike 2. The wind is blowing in from right field towards home plate, kind of towards us here as we sit on the first base side behind the backstop. 0-2 delivery, swing and a miss for out number 2.
Off speed, off speed, off speed, and off to the dugout goes Spoto.
That was a good series of selection of pitches there. This will be designated hitter Blake Exesian. Best first name in baseball by far.
Mm-hmm. It's up there with Austin.
So 2 outs on the board as Locke trying to make it a 1-2-3 inning. That one a little high and inside, ball 1. So count sitting 1-0. Again, the Carroll Merchants and Sedalia Bombers, they're matching up at 6:30 for first pitch time. That one in there for strike number 1. And then at 7 o'clock, it'll be the Mustangs hosting the A's. Then our game 2 is set for 7:05 as that pitch missed ball 2. So count sits 2-1. Next delivery, there's going to be a ball sliced foul and out of play. So now we're even at 2-2. What's rather interesting is all the games today have implications for postseason in one form or another. The 1 and 2 team with Mustangs and A's matching up. There's going to be a ball that will be caught by Fleeg for out number 3. In the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on the base path. They go down in order as we will take a break and come back. We're going to the bottom of the fourth inning. Renegades leading 2-1. As we'll take a quick break and be back. You're tuned into exclusive broadcast coverage. Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things custom, using large format, high-powered lasers with some of the most advanced technologies on the market. Anything can become a canvas. This state-of-the-art system makes quick work of custom engraving on cups, glass, tile, wood, acrylic, metal, headstones with endless possibilities. They also offer custom one-of-a-kind signs that are sure to make your design stand out. Find them on Facebook at Han Custom Laser Engraving or call 573-489-8732 to find out more. Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, a veteran-owned business.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
Renegades come to bat here. Renegades leading by a 2-1 score. Will come to bat here in this bottom of the fourth inning. It'll be 6, 7, and 8. Meyer, O'Neill, and Laughlin are the three due up for the Renegades here.
I think the offense that the Renegades provided last inning helped settle down Gavin Locke on the mound this previous half inning.
Yeah, they need to find a way to put up a little bit more insurance. One-run lead is never enough for any of the Mink League teams. Is that one in there, strike one?
You know what I found out with that St. Joe game a couple days ago with you? No lead is safe.
Absolutely right about that. That pitch, that one's going to be just nicked for strike two. Yeah, thankfully, we split those games. Thankfully, it was only a 7-inning contest because I think if we had to go 9, we might have ran out of gas. Back in. That pitch, that one a little high, ball one.
A little high.
So count goes 1-2. And Renegades 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors. There's going to be a pitch swung on and missed for out number 1. So now it'll be the center fielder, Braden O'Neill, stepping in. He is 0 for 1, popped out to left field. 1 run on 2 hits and 2 errors for the Mudcats. We play here in the bottom of the fourth inning. First offering to O'Neill, that one was low as it was in the dirt for ball 1. It looked like that came out of the hand way late. That pitch, that one in there, strike 1. So count sits 1-1. Next delivery. That one a little high, ball 2, so count sits 2-1.
Interesting arm slot. You normally see pitchers bring it a little bit wider when they throw it, but Wagers kind of keeps it tucked close to his body.
There's going to be a slow roller. It'll slow down in the grass. Bare hand throw from the second baseman to first gets the out. There is what happens with a slow roller hit in the grass here is it just dies.
With all of the stadiums within the Mink League, is this the only one that has a grass infield? I haven't been to all of them. You would know this.
It is not the only one that has grass. We obviously have it at Storker Vivian Field. Nevada has infield grass, but it is by far the slowest grass. That one swung on and missed to Laughlin for strike 1.
I think I would have picked up on that with my couple games there.
But it's about a 50-50 split or thereabouts. Infield at St. Joe is also grass. That one fouled off for strike 2 on the third base side. But I don't know what it is. That's what talking to a couple people before the ball game here, they were asking about home runs. And in my 5 years covering Renegades baseball now, I think I've seen 2 home runs hit out of this ballpark. It's 320 down left field, 400 in center, and roughly the same in right field. I can't see the sign from here, but it's about the same. So it's not a very long park, but it is hard to hit out of. There's going to be a bouncing ball again, slows down. First baseman will underhand to the pitcher covering the bag, 3 up and 3 down. Goes as a 3-1 put out to end the inning. In the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on the base path as we will go to the 5th. Renegades leading by a 2-1 score. We will take a quick break and we'll be back as you are tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Riverville Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment to students for more than 16 years. Located in Jefferson City, Riverville Christian Academy offers kinder prep through 8th grade. Riverville Christian Academy's primary goal is the discipleship of the next generation to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students with a student body composed of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering a half-day and full-day program. To find out more about Riverville Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
Creating custom, handcrafted woodworking projects has never been easier. Become a member of Sawdust Studios and enjoy 24/7 access to a woodworker's paradise. Outfit with industry-leading professional-grade tools, Sawdust Studios offers endless woodworking possibilities. Don't have woodworking experience? No problem, as Sawdust Studios offers affordable classes from a community of woodworkers, experienced designers, and master craftsmen. Youth classes are also offered for those junior woodworkers. For more information, search Sawdust Studios on Facebook or find them online at sawdust247.com. Sawdust Studios, your community woodshop.
We go here to the top of the 5th inning. You have any blue sunglasses?
I do not.
They're doing a Find It game, and it was cherry chapstick, a blue hair tie, and what was the one nobody had?
I forget, but
she just said it.
I think the Renegades put on the best hosting between all the Mink League teams, but Chillicothe's up there with getting the fans involved and getting with interaction in the games.
They do. I will just say wait until tomorrow at St. Joe. It'll be a lot of fun. First pitch to Barron Claw. He's going to slice that foul. It's 7-8-9 due up, so he'll be down to the count at 0-1. I'm excited for you to go tomorrow with me because there's a game they play that I'm going to leave the broadcast and go hear what it is because I've never heard. But there's big dice that come from just like above on the roof that fall onto the field for something.
Interesting.
So that pitch, that one swung on and missed by Barron Claw for strike 2, but I usually can't listen, hear what it is. There's going to be a ball that is going to be popped up. Outfielders going back. O'Neal will be underneath it in center field. Gave it a ride, did Barron Claw, but it will be tracked down by O'Neal for out number 1.
Lots of grass to cover out there, and O'Neal does an excellent job of staying calm, reading the flight of the ball, getting underneath of it, and making the play.
This will be third baseman Darren Doucet stepping in. First offering from Locke will be headed home shortly as he's checking to make sure O'Neal's back in his general location. A pitch in there, strike 1.
He had to hike a little bit to get that fly ball, so give him time to get back.
I'd need an oxygen tank out there if it was me. That one in there, strike 2.
It's a great pitch.
That just froze Doucet at the plate. So 2 delivery. Swing and a miss. 2 up, 2 down. That is strikeout number 3 that Locke has dished.
That might be the best out of the game. That was
This will be shortstop Rafael Calcano. First pitch to him, a little high, ball 1. So count sits 1 ball and no strikes. Again, wind changing a little bit of direction. Now it's blowing out towards first base. That pitch swung on and missed. That was a good movement pitch right there as it got Calcano off balance. Another one. Same thing, same result, strike 2.
Yeah, he's starting to look unconscious out there.
So count sits 1 ball, 2 strikes. Our bugs are back here bothering us. 1-2 delivery headed home. There's going to be a bouncing ball. That is a fair ball. No, they said foul. Whew, thank goodness. I thought that was off close.
It looked like the ball went right over the bag, which means it is a fair ball.
He's a lot closer than I am, though, so I'm going to take his word for it.
That's not our call to make.
I can't say I always agree with their call. That was spot on.
Yeah, that was excellent.
That was a close play there at third. DJ Jacinto tried to cover the ground to get over there, but as you were saying, It was on the line over the bag, somewhere within millimeters either direction right there. But the umpire at third has a good view on it. He's looking down that line. There's going to be a ball hacked at, fouled off, or will stay at a 1-ball, 2-strike count.
We're going to see lots of good calls tonight, a 3-man crew.
Yeah.
Which, with Renegades games, is it normally just 2?
It varies. So that one in the dirt. So in the Mink League, they can have 2 or 3-man crew. Teams don't have any saying on who schedules. There's an arbitrator who schedules the umpires and stuff. So sometimes we see 2, sometimes we see 3. Is that one upstairs for ball 3? Now we're full at 3 and 2. But for playoffs, we will see three umpires. So they're starting to get in that rhythm again. Swing and a miss. And that is out number 3. As in the inning, there were no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on the base path. We are going to the bottom of the 5th inning. Renegades lead 2-1. We're going to take a break and be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Since 1951, Ren's Automotive has been the leader in complete automotive and tire services, proudly serving the Ashland community and southern Boone County area. Servicing all makes and models of vehicles, customer satisfaction is their top priority. If your vehicle leaves you stranded, no need to worry, as Ren's Automotive offers 24-hour towing services. To schedule an appointment, call 573-657-4614 or stop by and see Terry, Peggy, Derek, and the crew at 124 East Broadway in Ashland. Ren's Automotive, your full-service automotive repair shop for over 70 years.
We are State Tech. We are hands-on education. When you choose the #1 2-year college in the country, you know you will be ready for your career. That's why at State Tech we say, from the classroom to your career, we are the employer's choice. We are State Tech.
Well, the Mudcats go down in order there in the top of the 5th inning. The Renegades will come to bat now. Again, Renegades leading by that 2-1 lead as they got down 1-0, but then scored 2 runs and took the lead back. They tied it up and took the lead. So they are on top. They are really in a must-win situation here tonight if they want to keep the hopes alive of having a home game on Monday, as this will be 9-1-2 due up. This will be Connor Fleeg leading things off. He did have a hit and scored. He was part of that 2-run bottom of the 3rd inning as we go to the bottom of the 5th here. First pitch from Wagers. That one is low. Ball 1. Again, the team was talking before the ball game. It would be a good thing if we could have a complete game from the pitching standpoint. There's going to be another ball. That'll get down, as that'll be a 2-for-2 day for Fleeg, as he will round first but put the brakes on as he sends that one into left field. So he has got a 2-hit day to his credit.
Yeah, that's an excellent hit ball, low and inside in the zone, and takes it to left field, and that's exactly what you want to do if you're right-handed batter. You want to pull it in instances like those, and did that just there.
So we go to the top of the order now, and Jack Dunn here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Nobody out as Dunn steps in with a runner on first base. Wagers again does his little turn and look at first. Now he'll deliver home. There's going to be a ball lifted foul. Right fielder running over. He'll run out of room as that's out of play. So count sits 0-1. I don't know if they're doing the ice cream today for bringing the foul balls back, but that's been a kind of a long-standing tradition here at June Schaefer Park.
That's what baseball is kind of founded on, traditions.
Also Chuck Haney Field. I know they don't limit it to youngsters because sometimes in previous years some of the players have battled over some of those foul balls to get their own ice cream.
That's awesome.
That one in there, strike 2. So Dunn will be down in the count at 0-2.
Walk back to the dugout with a scoop of ice cream.
Yeah, they'll do at some point, too. They'll do kids get some free ice cream, and they'll open it up to maybe some older kids. Is that one they say Dunn went around for out number 1? So now it'll be designated here P.J. Green. My thing, the ice cream is, I mean, I'm still my parents' kid, so that's still a kid. A kid at heart. So But I can't just, well, I could, but I shouldn't just run off the broadcast to get the ice cream.
Now, if we get one that goes just over this net here.
Yeah, it could fall in there for sure.
We could have a play at it.
So 1 out with a runner on first base. As Wagers looking back in. First pitch, that one a little low. Ball 1. Green will be ahead in the count of 1 ball, no strikes. Fleet takes a lead at first base.
I don't think a kid got his scoop of ice cream.
There's the throw over to first base. Fleet back safely. Yeah, somebody's not happy because guess they weren't fast enough for that foul ball.
Maybe it's that scary mascot to the right of us right now behind us.
Yeah, that's Muddy, the Mudcat. That one is low. Ball 2. I think the one of the coolest foul ball things is, and I don't want to know how much it costs the sponsor, but at Clarinda, you bring a foul ball back, you get anything on the menu that's in the concession stand for a foul ball.
Interesting.
There's going to be a ball lifted to the outfield as center fielder going back, still going back, as that'll be, they made the catch. I thought that was going to be off the fence, but Pickney out there robbing extra bases from Green as he tips his hat to Pickney out in center field because that was extra bases. But Pickney came out of nowhere. I for sure thought that was going to be off the fence, but he robs extra bases, 2 outs on the board.
Yeah, he just contorted his body to make that play there.
Always good to see. Like I said, PJ tips his hat to him.
The knees were pointed in one direction, the chest was in another, and
the arm in a whole third way.
And with the basket catch, he makes the play. So, heck of a play out there in center field.
Now it's third baseman D.G. Jacinto stepping in. That pitch, that one is high. They'll throw to first, and they say Fleeg is going to be out.
That's where the aggressiveness comes back to bite you. We saw it earlier this game.
There you go, like on cue.
Look at that.
Free ice cream time.
You know, we get picked off, but free ice cream, so makes up for it.
That ends the inning. In the inning, there were no runs. There was 1 hit. There were no errors, and nobody left on the base path. As we are going to go to the 6th inning, Renegades lead by a 2-1 score. We're going to take a break and be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Seeking to express your unique style? How about healthier, clear skin? Look no further than Mary Kay. For more than 60 years, Mary Kay has been offering a wide range of high-quality makeup and skincare products that empower you to shine and stand out in any setting. From luscious lipsticks to vibrant eyeshadows, flawless foundations to glowing highlights, moisturizing serum to blemish and acne regimens, Mary Kay's got you covered. If you don't have a Mary Kay beauty consultant, then I've got you covered. To get your best skin, call me, Cassandra Gazway, today at 417-684-2667 or visit online at marykay.com/Cassandra Gazway.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense. We go here to the top of the 6th inning. As again, Renegades lead by a 2-1 score. We'll go to the top of the lineup here as it'll be Pickney, Becker, and Ventura stepping in as the Mudcats again play here in this top of the 5th. Renegades leading by a 2-1 score. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors for the Renegades. 1 run on 2 hits and 2 errors for the Mudcats. So Pickney, the center fielder, had that extra bases robbing grab out in center field. Takes that one for strike 1. Next pitch, that one just misses, ball 1. So count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. He walked by with some nachos. This looked pretty good.
And it was more than a handful.
1-1 delivery. That one just a bit inside. Now we're 2-1.
You know, the more Locke has gone on in this game, the better he has gotten.
He is starting to find his rhythm for sure as that pitch. That one missed ball 3. Had 5 strong innings, only giving up 1 run and 2 hits. There's going to be a bouncing ball fouled off, so now we're full 3-2. He struck out a total of 4 batters. Let me double check. But he's walked 1. He's hit nobody, so that's a pretty good outing to be your second outing for the team. There's going to be a ball lifted high in the air. O'Neill will jog underneath. He'll make the grab for out number 1.
Yeah, if you're Coach D'Amelia, I mean, you couldn't have asked for anything more out of Locke, and he's shoving.
So now it's to be second baseman Peyton Becker. You get into this time of the season, too, where it is a chess match in a chess match on a chess match for pitching. So that pitch, that one upstairs, ball 1. As you got to really work and figure out who you've got, when they can go. As there's going to be a ball lifted to right field. It's hooking foul. Coming over is Evans. It is off his glove. They say it was a fair ball. As that'll be cut off, he will be at second base. That's a tough run for AJ. He's got to catch it across the body, too. So I don't know which is better, the error or the hit. Both hurt a little bit, but.
You know, let's give him the hit there, I think.
I agree. Long run in. I mean, that was literally right at the end of the run that Evans had. So now this will be Jordy Ventura, the right fielder, stepping in. Runner at second base with 1 out on the board. Well, the scoreboard gives it an error, so we can agree to disagree on this. First offering to Ventura. That one also skied to right field. Evans, shorter run there. He'll camp underneath it. He will prime to throw, as probably a good idea that Becker put the brakes on, decided to come back, because I think he would have been out number 3, as Evans shows the rocket he's got there in right field. As now this will be catcher Tanner Sears. We're going to have time called as head coach Mike D'Amelia is going to come out here, have a conversation. The infield also goes in. That'll give us a chance to tell you we're just about 7 minutes past 6 o'clock here on the Show Me Sports Network. Blake Gazaway here with you, joined by Austin Wolken, as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades baseball. Don't forget, if you've not done so yet, we encourage you to click on that subscribe button. That'll help us out. That'll help you out. Be able to find future broadcasts, archive games, all kinds of good things on there by simply clicking on that subscribe button. You can also click on the thumbs up, the like icon. That'll let us know that you're enjoying baseball coverage tonight. You do both those things, you'll be rewarded with free Renegades baseball the rest of the season. I realize the rest of the season is another game tonight and one tomorrow, but that also means you'll get free Renegades baseball for postseason as well. We appreciate the support. Couldn't do it without you. So conversation is done out on the mound as Sears steps in again with a runner at second and 2 outs on the board. Locke looks at second. Another check there. Now he'll deliver home. First pitch to Sears. Ground ball foul on the third base side. He got out of rhythm there.
Lots of little dribblers down the third base line tonight, which once again shows how well that off speed is working for Locke on the mound.
Yeah, that's why DG Cinto's pants are so dirty over there, because he's been busy.
The hitters are jumping on him.
Oh, on delivery. There's going to be a ball popped up. It's on the first base side. Bachman giving chase. He will run out of room. He had a good bead on it. He was checking the wall to make sure he didn't splat on the other side, but that one is fouled out for strike number 2. So count sits, no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second. Renegades lead 2-1. Locke looks back in. He'll have the sign from Laughlin. Laughlin sets up behind home. There's going to be a pitch driven to left field. Going back on it is Meyer. He will make the diving grab for out number 3 as he face plants and slides and has that third out. He gets up, gets his hat, and charges off the field, as that was a big time important out there, as Renegades get out of the inning with no damage done, as the Mudcats strand a runner at second in the inning. There were no runs, one hit, no errors, one left on the base path. We will go to the bottom of the sixth inning. Renegades leading 2-1. We'll take a break and be back. You're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage, Renegades Baseball, here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Throughout the course of any game, different actions stand out to different people. But everyone remembers a walk-off, especially if it's a walk-off wood bat. Handcrafted right here in Missouri, walk-off wood bat company bats are made with premium-grade maple, ash, and birch, fully customizable to make it truly yours. From the length and weight to the barrel and handle color, you're able to customize every feature of your wood bat, including personalized engraving with a 45-day warranty. In addition to selling custom handcrafted bats, they also offer a selection of bat accessories, including lizard skin bat grips and batting gloves. To help find your confidence at the plate, give Walk-Off Wood Bat Company a call at 816-261-1014 or visit wowbats.com.
At the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift, we know a gift is more than a box or a bag with a pretty bow. A gift is the lifetime of love that you share. It's friends who grow as close as family. It's moments and milestones, both big and small. Whether receiving or giving, a gift brings joy and happiness. That's why, since 2018, we've made it easier to gift for those you love. Stop by the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift at 108 Corporate Lake Drive in Columbia or call 573-443-4438. Let us help you find that perfect gift for every occasion.
We go here to the bottom of the sixth inning. Renegades lead by a 2-1 score.
Great pace for a baseball game.
Stepping in here, this will be DiGiacinto, Evans, and Bachman. DiGiacinto was at bat when Fleeg got thrown out at first. First offering to DiGiacinto. Sends that one to center field. Pickney takes a couple of steps back. Now steps forward. Out number one. Kind of a nice little dance pattern there. That to be A.J. Evans. He had an RBI single his last time up. Hit into center field before that for an out.
He was square dancing in center field.
That's a good analogy. He did not have a partner, but I guess he did. He had the baseball. So there's going to be a slow roller to first. First baseman will glove. They will tell to the pitcher. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, I kind of said that, square dancing in center field because, I thought center, circle, but that doesn't really have much relation. So, yeah.
I got you.
I'm glad you picked up on it.
Well, this will be first baseman Will Bachman stepping in. As 2 outs in the inning here. So we play in the bottom of the sixth. First pitch to Bachman in there, strike one. So count sits, no balls, 1 strike. So count sitting 0-1. That pitch misses. So now we're even at 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 delivery from Wagers. That one swung on and missed for strike number 2. So count sits, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And 2 outs here in the inning. 1-2 delivery. There's a ball. That's ripped foul on the third base side. So count will sit, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody on the base path here for the Renegades. 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. And the inning comes to an end. In the inning, there were no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on the base path. We are going to the 7th inning. Renegades lead 2-1. We'll take a break and be back. You're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage, Renegades Baseball, here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Are you in the market to buy your first home? Maybe it's time to buy some acreage. How about invest in a new space for your growing business? No matter the need, your trusted partner in real estate is me, Izzy Smith of Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Moon Realty. I believe real estate is more than just bricks and mortar. It's the cornerstone of our lives. It's where memories are made and dreams are realized. Choosing me as your realtor, you're getting a professional, dedicated advocate who will work tirelessly to make your real estate dreams a reality. Give me a call today at 573-876-2873 or visit izzysmithhomes.com. Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Moon Realty, your hometown realtor working harder for you.
Hi, Hi, I'm retired Army Sergeant Trent Dirks, and I want to tell you about an organization that saved and changed my life forever. Retrieving Freedom provides highly trained service dogs to veterans with disabilities and children with autism, absolutely free of charge, thanks to the generous donations and support from people just like you. Experts from Retrieving Freedom help throughout the entire process, from fostering programs through service dog placement. Retrieving Freedom gave me the skilled service dog Tracer, who has been my best friend in my lifeline. To find out more about how you can get involved, volunteer, foster, or to donate, visit their website, retrievingfreedom.org. Retrieving Freedom, changing lives through the training and placement of service dogs for veterans with disabilities and children with autism.
We go here to the top of the 7th inning. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up for the Mudcats. Renegades leading by a 2-1 score. Locke out here pitching in the 7th inning. So this will be left fielder Spotto stepping in. He'll lead things off.
Mudcats got to get at least one here for this game to continue.
Locke looks in, first pitch. There's going to be a ball sliced foul, strike one. Renegades again really need to get the 2-game doubleheader sweep here over the Mudcats. They're going to throw that baseball out of play. We'll talk about it after this inning, kind of what the standings will look like and how the implications are. 0-1 pitch. There's going to be a ball fouled off on the first base side. So that will take the count to no balls, 2 strikes. And leadoff batter here in Spotto stepping in. 4 Mink League games today in doubleheader action with the Mudcats and the Renegades. Carroll Merchants hosting the Sedalia Bombers. We could use some help from Sedalia. There's going to be a ball that is hit in the air as Meyer will lose it, I think, or he's called off by O'Neill. Either way, it's out number 1. So the Mudcats down to their last 2 outs now. As I said, Carroll Merchants hosting the Bombers. Renegades need the Bombers to get the win to help them out to make sure that Carroll can't catch them, but also Sedalia needs the help to make sure they can try to get in the playoffs. They're in the last spot. So this is designated hitter Blake Zesian stepping in. The first offering from Locke. That one is going to be high and inside, ball 1. And then the Mustangs and the A's are matching up. Again, that's the 1 versus 2 seed. They're matching up at St. Joe. That pitch, that one a little low ball too, so count sits 2-0. I think everybody in the league that's not in the 1 and 2 spot will be fine if Mustangs and the A's lump on each other a little bit, as there's going to be a ball that is going to be driven into center field. That'll be a 1-out single. That's just the 4th hit of the day. That's been given up. Now it's his first baseman, Aiden Barronclaw. He had into a fielder's choice, flew out to center field. So runner at first base. That's the tying run. Time called. Not sure why they were calling time there. Unless they're going to have a courtesy runner maybe. That will be the case.
There you go.
So I have a pinch runner here. Well, this will be Garrett Geenan coming in.
Glad they said that because I got a different 31 on my program.
So Geenan will take first base. It's Locke. Well, look at second. First offering to Barronclaw. That one a bit high, ball 1. So count sits 1 ball, no strikes.
I would love to see that nasty off-speed go to work low in the zone here. See if we can roll 2 to put a cap on this game.
That one a little high, ball 2. So count sits 2 balls, no strikes. Locke looking back in. He's sitting at 83 pitches here in the outing. He'll check second. He'll deliver home. There's going to be a ball that is popped up. As going back on it in right field is Evans. He will make the grab for out number 2. So now to be third baseman Darren Doucet stepping in. runner at first base. It's a pinch runner. So Ducey steps in here. Locke. I'm not going to jinx him, so I'm not going to say what he's working on.
We are going to keep our mouths shut.
So he'll turn and throw to first. The tag is out, and that is the ball game. As that is a runner picked off at first base, and now we can say it as that is a complete game victory for Locke in his second outing in a Renegades uniform, as the pinch runner is picked off at first base, as that will end the inning. In the inning, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on the base path, as the Renegades win by a 2-1 score. They had 2 runs on 4 hits and no errors. Sorry, there was 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. 1 run, 4 hits, 2 errors for the Mudcats. As I believe they said, the next game will start about 6:50. So we do have doubleheader action. So we're going to hop off the air. But before we go, we're going to talk just briefly about the implications here, as Renegades have to really need to win this second game to help out their playoff cause, because let me get on the right page here. So Mudcats sit at 17-13 overall before the game. Renegades were 16-17 overall before this game. So they're going to move to 500, so they'll sit at 17-17. The Mudcats drop to 17-14 on their season. Renegades chip a little bit closer to the Mudcats. Now we need some help, too, from the Sedalia Bombers. The Sedalia Bombers, they're 2 games back of the Nevada Griffins, but also in there, we need the Merchants to lose a couple games, because now the Merchants are 2 games back from us. They sit at 15-18. So we got to work together to get all these done. But the Renegades, most importantly, they handle business, do their job, and get the win by a 2-1 score.
Excellent all-around game. Started off slow for the Renegades with the 2 runs by the Mudcats, but really through that 4th through 7th inning, 7.5 innings, it was all Renegades.
Well, we are going to hop off the air here as we're going to take a break between the ball games here, and we'll get you set for game 2. So with the updated time, we're going to take a right about a 20-minute break here, as first pitch time for game 2 should be around 6:50, as that's first pitch time. So we'll be on with pregame starting right about 6. That would be 6:35. We will be on about 6:35, 6:40 for our pregame show at Game 2. But that will do it for Game 1. For Austin Wilken, I'm Blake Gazaway for the Show Me Sports Network. It's been our pleasure bringing you broadcast coverage tonight. Until we talk to you here in about 20 minutes. So long, and have a great rest of your evening.
Serving fans throughout the Midwest and even more around the world. This is the Show Me Sports Network. The proceeding was an exclusive broadcast property presentation of the Show Me Sports Network and was a high-fidelity, all-digital broadcast. Broadcast is copyright by the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited.